better America. Look at you. The black man just wants America to be good and prosperous. You don't know God hate America. You don't know from 1619 this first slave ship came here in Jamestown, Virginia. Black people.
Good to have you. You see, I've used some unflattering terms to introduce you, but you guys don't mind. I mean, you take as hard as you give. You once the opportunity is open for you to defend yourselves, you don't have a problem. Now, first, before we go into some of the more controversial areas, Councillor, I'll start with you. Why do you hold that you're Israelite, that you're an Hebrew?
Well, Mr. Once again, we say all praises to the Lord power of Israel, to give us this knowledge to convey unto his people, which happens to be the so-called Negroes and indigenous people that's scattered in Canada, the Americas, Caribbean islands, and all of that. We are very grateful for this knowledge. It's hard, but believe me, this is where the Most High stands out. Now, this is a spiritual issue, number one. Right? The Most High gave this account of prophecy, that in the last days, he will raise up his sons. And we are the sons of Israel. We prove that based by scriptures. This is a book that we know that we are the true Jews and not African descendants like we have been taught in these religions.
We're not African descendants.
No, we're not. You understand? The Bible proves that we're not African descendants. And this has been taught all over this earth, that the so-called Negroes are African descendants. So when we check the scriptures, we realize that in fact, the children of slaves, like I said before, is the last tribe of Israel, the last nation, the people that nobody knows is the true Jews. So we are bringing out these facts to the people, to our people, so they can understand and resurrect themselves from this death state that we are in. Because believe it, we are the people who need deliverance in this place.
So this is a religion, not for the white man.
This is not a religion per se. This is our true nationality, and this is not for the so-called white.
So it's not for the white,
not for the Africans,
not for the
Africans, not for the Arabs, not for the Chinese, nor the Syrians, nor Japanese. This is exclusive for the nation of Israel.
It's a racist religion.
Because the Most High, believe it or not, is racist.
The Most High is racist.
Yes, and Christ is also racist. The Bible is a racist book. This book belongs to the nation of Israel. Get me Psalm 147, 19 and 20. And let's prove us wrong.
Me scared. You get even me.
We are to be scared because the works that Christ will perform on this earth.
The Bible is a racist book.
Because it belongs to the nation of Israel. This book, called the Bible, believe it or not. And yes, we know some of you at home is being skeptical now.
Yes, sir.
But just follow us. This book is the constitution of the nation of Israel. And when the so-called Negro man start to run this earth again, we're going to run it by these laws. Because these laws is the royal laws given for Israel to run this earth. Because we're going to run this earth again.
So you're going to be just like the Taliban. If you were to get a chance to take over, you would persecute other races.
No. That's
you
not what
would create another Holocaust.
This is no. Remember, everything has been done in righteousness. That's what I'm saying. Yes, the most they're going to destroy a lot of poor people on this.
But doesn't the Bible say that God so loved the world?
What he's talking about? No, that world in John 3:16 has been used.
He came not to condemn the world, but the world through him might be saved.
Let me just say
and
this.
You come with a religion that is only for one set of people.
I'm glad they brought that out. Because this John 3:16,
yes,
that everybody knows,
yes,
is a racist statement. Believe that.
We prove that.
Now, when you look up the word world, yes, it's an ambiguous word. Okay? In other words, it has many meanings. This John 3:16 was being conveyed to the children of Israel. Let me just say this to you. In ancient days, people never used to ask what nation you're from. They used to ask what world you're from. But that verse is a verse you have to go through so that people can understand what it is saying.
They said the world, it never means...
It never means the entire world. No, it was a word of Israel.
And I must say for the record, that John Calvin, one of the greatest theologians of the Christian faith,
yes,
that he also had a view that when the Bible refers to world, it was not referring to every single person.
That is what the Christians don't know.
The Calvinists also hold that view. that world is limited.
Give me John 17 verse 9.
So it's not only you Hebrew Israelites who
But
say
we
that.
know this because we have the scripture understanding.
Some theologians have held that view.
No, we know the Bible doesn't contradict itself.
Yeah.
Right? Give me John 17 verse 9. Let's hear this.
John 17 verse 9.
Listen.
I pray for them. I pray not for the world.
He prayed not for who?
For the world.
Christ says he prayed for them, the Israelites, but he what?
Pray not for the
He
world.
prayed not for the world.
Yeah,
so now we know that the Bible, it does not contradict itself. So why is he saying in John 16 that he came and died for the world, and now he's saying he prayed not for the world?
All right, I see. You
That is just one small scripture
All right.
we use to justify that, but there are many others.
You have another one you can remember?
Of course.
Yes, which other one?
Give me Isaiah 45:17. Let's see which word he's speaking about.
Yes, word, yes.
We just jump the gun here because we don't have enough time.
No, man, go on, man.
Okay? That's Isaiah 45:17.
Yes. So this view that Christ came to die for everyone,
Yes.
for every race,
Yes.
not true.
It could never be true. The Bible does not say that. Nobody can prove that. And we're going to prove to you in this book called the Bible
Yeah.
that Christ didn't came and die for all people.
Let's take the break at this time. Probably have a drink of water or something to cool down, because I mean these guys have some really disconcerting things to say. But this is not a program for the faint-hearted, and we are not afraid of ideas. We're raising issues, and they are coming up with scriptures. I mean, it tells you how pliable this book, the Bible, is, that all kinds of groups can find arguments in the scriptures to justify their theology, however weird, however obscurant it is. Unreligious hard talk. That is where you meet all types. We take our first break.
Religious Hard Talk, brought to you by JMND.